Hi Patience class, happy Friday. This is your new homework, so the first one of summer term. So this one is going to be due back in on, not that day, it's going to be Wednesday the 11th of May. Okay. So for your English this week, I'm asking you to watch a trailer. So when you follow the link, it's going to send you to something that looks like this, okay? It's called Tom Trueheart and the Land of the Dark Stories. It's not actually a trailer for a film, but it's a trailer for a book, okay? It's 1 minute, 11 seconds long, and I want you to watch it. Now, once you've watched it, maybe watch it once or twice, maybe even take some notes on it. I want you to write the opening story for this trailer, okay? The whole point of a trailer is that it gives away nothing of the book or the story. It's just a little bit of a teaser. So I want you to write the opening of the story and describe the setting before you introduce Tom. Tom is the main character, okay? So watch the trailer a couple times, get some ideas from it, kind of figure out, try and piece together, puzzle what the story is all about, and I want you to write the opening for it, okay? Not talking about Tom, not adding any direct speech in, just describing the setting before the main character comes in. Over for your maths now, I am asking you to complete this. This is a game that's called Torn Shapes, okay? Now, basically, there's a class of people and they have got some rectangles and they've got some different shapes. They've all been drawn out on 1 centimetre square paper, so it means that each square is 1 centimetre, like the paper that we use in our maths books. Now, unfortunately, whether they've got a dog or an annoying little brother or sister, the shapes have been torn, so we can't actually see what they are like properly. What I'm asking you to do is to work out how many squares there were in each shape before the bit was torn out. Okay, so use your detective skills to figure out, right, if this bit's missed out, how many more squares are going to be here? Okay, you've got all the rest of the shape, the sides and the vertex and stuff to help you. What I also want you to ask yourself whilst you're doing that are these two questions too. What's the smallest number of squares that it could have had? What's the largest number of squares that it could have had? Could it have perhaps been longer than the other shapes or not? Okay, so I really want you to look at these shapes that they've got and figure out, right, what's missing, how many squares are there going to be in total, what's the smallest and what's the largest, okay? This is all going to help you when we move on to doing shape. I've also given you a little bit of an extension for your maths homework too. Obviously, all the extensions are now going to be from times tables. I want you to create some quick fire times tables questions, okay? We covered multiplication for a while. You know the kind of questions I'm wanting. So they could range from anything from, say, your basic multiplication. Maybe you want to push yourself 1 by 3 digit, maybe even throw in some word problems too. Okay, I'm not saying how many I want, more than 2 ideally. But I really want you to think about the questions, make them a little bit more difficult, but also throw in some basic ones too, so you're testing people's knowledge. Try them out on your friends, your family, sorry, and let me know how they get on. Maybe even throw them out on me too, and I'll try my hardest to solve them. And finally, I'm asking you to do this. Now in topic next week, we're going to be researching about the Christ Redeemer. We've kind of already touched upon it in training week, but I want you to find out some more information for me, okay? Specifically looking at the country, or maybe the continent, hint, hint, that it is in, okay? So can you find any useful information that you think is going to help you ready for next week's learning? All that information, you can write it down, you can create a poster, maybe you want to do like a mini news round and report it to me. Let me know whatever you find all about the Christ Redeemer and the place that it's from. That's probably the most important part. As always, those slides are going to be up on my school app. Like I said, due back on Wednesday the 11th of May for that one. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know, but if not, I hope you have a lovely weekend and I'll see you next week. Not on Monday because it's bank holiday. Bye.